We are Heidi and Frank. I think the last time you heard that music was in 2013 when Rashad Evans was heading into the octagon. This is his music where he walks into the ring.
Yeah,
I he came up with this. This is pump up music. Where is Rashad? Get him in here.
He's waited long enough.
He has waited long enough. We've all waited long enough for him to fight again. He's going to be one of the coaches for the Ultimate Fighter. He is Team Black Zillions, and they are fighting Team American Top Team.
I saw the ad for it
What's
last
up, Rashad?
Hey, Rashad, look at you.
Good to see you.
Just as handsome.
We played your entrance music before you. Yeah, you didn't have your headphones on, so you can't hear it. So the last time we heard that was 2013 when you were actually.
It was a long time ago. Yeah, it was a while ago. I'm kind of sad about that, but.
How's the knee?
It's getting better.
Getting better?
Yeah, it's getting better. I just gotta take my time with it and not push it, especially after this is my second one back to back on the same knee. So.
And you just had what, February? Is that when you had your surgery in February?
January.
Okay.
January,
So, see, this is what it always, because I love UFC. We're always watching. I saw the ad for Ultimate Fighter, which looks amazing. Can't wait till that comes back. And I'm a huge fight fan, but it always freaks me out anytime somebody's like, back in the ring after a leg surgery, a knee surgery, and you're throwing kicks. I'm like, just don't punch. Don't stop with the kicks. I can't handle that. Are you going to be kicking?
Yeah, I'm gonna be kicking.
Rashad.
I mean, that's when I know it's ready though. When it's battle tested, when I can kick.
When you hear that kick, and you're just like, oh my god, don't break your leg.
That's the worst thing ever. Like when you throw a kick and hit somebody's elbow or you hit somebody's knee, and then you got to play it off like it didn't hurt. That didn't hurt. Yeah, it's like, have you ever stubbed your toe really hard and you trying to keep it moving, but you just can't, and you have to fall to the ground and start crying? Yeah. That's what it feels like.
Someone's sitting on the couch and you don't want them to know that you just stubbed it on the coffee table. You're like,
It's cool.
That is the exact feeling. That is the exact feeling. That's how it feels.
Oh, well, we miss you. We want you back.
Man, I miss being out there. Through this whole process, being out for almost 2 years now, it's really a humbling experience, and it's just one where, I appreciate fighting at a different level now. I appreciate fighting just from being able to go out and compete. I'm 35 years old, and I don't know how long I'm going to keep on fighting for, but I would definitely like to go out there and just make another run at it.
What is the plan after you do call it quits?
You know what? I would like to do, work with Fox or just...
Yeah, you're doing the commentating.
Yeah, I like working with Fox. It's really fun, and it keeps me involved in the sport. The sport has given me so much already, so to be able to go back and give back and talk about the sport and be around it is great for me.
You went to Michigan State, right?
Yes.
So do you have a gym back in Michigan that's the Rashad gym?
No, I don't. I need to get a series of gyms going. That's one thing. That's another thing I can get going too. Is just even in Chicago. I live in Chicago as well as South Florida. So if I can get a gym in Chicago and in Michigan
I'm
State,
guessing you're in South Florida between November and because I know you want to be in Chicago from November to whatever February or March.
Nah, I haven't been to my place. I went there for Thanksgiving, and I haven't went back since.
You're just too busy.
Too busy, but the cold weather had me,
Yeah.
The cold weather had me. It's warmed up a bit in Chicago, but I don't know. I just can't do it no more. I grew up in Niagara Falls, New York. See, that's the problem. All that lake effect snow for so many years has definitely stained my mentality.
Rashad Evans hanging out with us. Were you excited about the Final Four when Michigan State made it this year?
I was, because we definitely we played up. We played up, and we weren't even supposed to be there, I feel, and we made the best out of a team that was struggled throughout the year. So I was very happy the way we played in the end.
Yeah, I was rooting for them. I'm from Indiana, so I'm a Big Ten guy myself. I went to Indiana University.
Hey.
Yeah, we're both from Indiana.
And then,
Indiana, huh?
And I was a wrestler in high school. I didn't go to college for wrestling. I know. But I was
still got good ears.
I was always a fan of Rashad because he had that wrestling background. It was like no place for wrestlers to go from high school into any kind of professional
back then.
Sport. Well, the Olympics, but then UFC and MMA came around, and then the wrestlers' background was the guys who came in and started dominating, and then you took that wrestling and then you turned into quite the puncher yourself.
Yeah,
with one of the greatest knockouts in UFC history.
Having a wrestling base, it gives you the confidence that you can throw a punch, because when you're going on a combination, the last thing you want to do is throw a combination. A guy can shoot underneath you and take you down. But if you have the wrestling base, you have the confidence to know even if you throw a long combination, the guy shoots in on you, you're going to be able to get up.
When I'm watching UFC and I see when they're like, he's got him in the clinch, and it just looks like to me they're doing nothing. Like this, when you're leaning up against the fence and all you're doing is you're holding the guy like this.
Yeah.
And you're both just standing there. And I'm going, maybe you're stomping feet and stuff, but for the most part, I'm like, are you resting? I don't understand what's happening right now because what are you doing?
It's a little bit of both. Actually,
you're just like, okay,
it's the
do
biggest,
something.
It's the biggest war going on right there at that point. It's a good place to take a couple of breaths.
Okay.
But for the most part, you're really trying to, if I'm going with a guy who's a better striker than me, and he's faster and maybe he hits harder, I don't want to stand in exchange when I'm in the center because right away he's a little bit fresh. So what I need to do is I need to zap some of the energy out of his arm. What I need to do is get him on the cage, get him to
carry your weight a little bit.
Carry my weight and really just get the lactic acid in his muscle. So therefore his arms are not as heavy, take a little bit off his punches, and then I can go back in the center and then strike.
Now I
with him.
love that. Okay, so now the next time I see that, I'll be like, okay, now I know what's
Yeah,
going on.
he's
I
trying
was
to
always
wear his
wondering,
arms
like,
out.
She always has slow music going on in her head like it's prom night. It's like,
almost paradise.
Yeah,
Do you whisper in each other's ear like,
I sometimes I say
like get in their head psychologically?
Yeah, sometimes I say stuff to people just like, I say some things too. I say some things.
I bet you do.
But you have to. You got to understand, like when you're fighting somebody, it's a fight the whole way through. You have to make that person believe that you are going to dominate them in every single way, and you have to bring that doubt in their mind. If they don't have that doubt in their mind, then it's still a fight. But the minute I bring doubt into their mind, the fight is mine.
Maybe he is.
You got to take their mind out of it. Instead of insulting them in their ear, be like, you smell fantastic. What is that? What are you wearing?
that an
That is
Axe
amazing.
spray?
He's like, wait, what am I wearing? And all of a sudden, try that next time.
Hey,
you can use that with the Black Zillions. Tell them that little tip from me.
Listen, most of the fighters, they go in there and they smell funky, so you would not be.
I can imagine.
Have you ever done that on purpose? Have you ever just gone like swamp ass in there so it's like, I'm gross, so this guy's not going to want to touch me?
For me, I can't do it because to get ready for a fight, I have a process like it, and it helps me take my mind off the fact that I'm going to be,
nice
fighting.
hot shower.
Yeah, I got to have a shower, nice put my suit on really nice, like to smell good, and then
sex.
No
sex before fights.
No,
makes you too.
Go with that old school
It makes
rule.
me go to sleep. Sex makes me go. It makes me sleepy.
Yeah, you want to be nice and angry, like you haven't had it for months.
That's
You're like,
exactly.
oh my god.
You want to feel frustrated. You just want to feel like pissed off at the world.
Right.
That's the mindset you want to go into a fight with.
So you're going to be coaching the Ultimate Fighter this next season. You're Team Black Zillions, and you're going to be fighting Team American Top Team. Who's the coach of Top Team?
Well, it's. I really don't know. No, they have a bunch of different guys.
Okay, so there's nobody.
Not one-on-one.
No, it's not like another.
So there's going to be
fighter.
no fight of the coaches after this one?
No. This one is different than all the other seasons because, it's actually our guys. These are guys that we brought up for a couple of years, and then, the UFC said, okay, we're going to put this weight class together. Who you guys got? And you put your team together. American Top Team is going to put their team together. So these are guys that we already had in the pipeline, and the people who are coaching, for the most part, they're our regular coaches. So they're they're the regular coaches for American Top Team and for the Black Zillions.
So these gyms, these are basically becoming huge businesses on their own as far as like who is going to take the road through the UFC. Whereas you're going to be a Black Zillion, you're going to join American Top Team, and then some other teams out here in Southern California that it's becoming where you can't just really do it on your own. You got to join a team.
Yeah, you really do. And it's been kind of something that's been going on for a while, but it's really never been like talked about. Everybody here, he's from, American Top Team, he's from AKA or Jackson's team, but nobody really ever knew what that meant. But I think this show is actually the first step to really define like what does it mean to be on the team. And when you're associated with a team, there's so many components to that. Man, you have the great coaching, you have the great strength and conditioning program, you have the great nutrition, and then you have all the great training partners. And all these are just a recipe for what you need to become whatever you want to be. You want to be a champion. This is what you need to become champion.
It's an individual sport, but the team is very important.
Yes, it's the most individual but not individual sport.
You need the team.
Yeah, because I never want to fight by myself. I've always needed the help of my training partners to make sure even the days that I'm kicking butt, the days when I'm doing bad, they know like, hey, Rashad's not feeling well. We're gonna do some drills today, or they're gonna kind of take it easy, or whatever the case may be. But when you build that rapport with your teammates, you don't got a guy in there just trying to knock your head off every single day of the week.
When you're in the octagon, because you can hear your coaches, your team shouting what you should do, right?
Yeah.
So do you ever try to keep your opponent opponent away from his side so his team can't talk to him.
Yeah,
you know,
actually,
you know what I mean? Like, no, I'm
yeah.
gonna roll you over here.
Yeah,
they're
that is-
gonna have to yell so I know what they're trying to tell you
Yeah,
to do.
that is a strategy that Matt Hughes used to use a lot. He'll go in for a shot and he'll take somebody down, but before he takes him down, he'll walk him clearly to the other side of the cage where his corner is, and then he'll beat the heck out of him in his corner.
I love
But
that.
It's
So like,
genius.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
genius.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like I would do that
I mean,
too.
there's been times when I'm fighting a guy and I hear what the corner is telling him to do, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
like, come on, like,
Right,
like
I can
I'm
hear
not
you.
deaf. Yeah, you know.
I hear you do a pretty good Mike Tyson impersonation.
Tyson, yes, I do, man.
Do ya?
I do. Yeah, first time I met Tyson, it was after I lost a fight, lost him a cheetah actually, and I seen him in a club, and I was kind of surprised that I seen him, and he comes right over to me, and he's like, well, first of all, I just want to say I watched your last fight, and you know, you didn't lose your last fight because he was better than you. You lost your last fight because you let fear get inside your heart. See, fear is like a fire. If left unharnessed, it can do some damage. But if you put fear in the right place, fire can do some amazing things. I'm just like,
Oh my God.
and I was like, yo, he's so smart. And like when he was talking, I was just like, dang, Tyson is like, I was like, he's so deep, and he's
It's like the Dalai Lama.
yeah, and like watching him, like people, like, because Tyson's like, he's like a pit bull, you know, like,
Right.
like you know, he's like your pit bull dog that you don't really trust because you might bite somebody.
Like,
any
don't get
second.
me, don't easy,
Yeah.
don't get in his
He
face,
seems
don't
like-
get in his face.
You go to with your hand out like this.
That's what
And then
I.
you-
That's what I felt like when people were coming around him, like he was smiling, but he kept having this face, like at any given moment, like if somebody touched him wrong, he might snap, and he was like, and it became evident because somebody was coming up to him. He was like, "See, people don't understand us. People don't understand us fighters." And he's moving his neck and he's rolling his neck, and I was like, "Oh man, somebody's about to get
Stevie
hit.
Wonder thing happening.
Somebody's about to get hit."
Well, somebody's about to get some concert tickets because I have tickets to see Willie Nelson and family and Alison Krauss at the Greek Theater. And how we're going to get these away. I need the load up the phone lines, 1-800-955-5567, 1-800-955-KLOS. We're going to do Money Shot with Rashad Evans. All right.
All right.
Here we go.
You'll love it, Rashad.
Here's your Nerf gun.
All
It's
right.
loaded with 6 bolts because we have 6 phone lines. So all you have to
Okay.
do, they're all numbered to be associated with a phone line. So whatever dart goes through that target as the money shot and hits Eric in the mouth, that person's going to win Willie Nelson tickets. All right?
right.
So it's an easy gun. You just got to cock it. Is it already ready to go, or you got to cock it once?
Ready to go?
One time. There we go.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, Rashad.
Please mind my hood aim.
Oh, so close. Get another cock here.
Let's see.
All right. Oh, he's getting closer.
I got to hit him in the mouth, huh?
Right in the mouth. It's the money shot.
Come
Here's
on.
the third
Oh,
shot.
wait.
Uh-oh.
All right, there we go.
All right.
Third shot.
Oh,
You're getting worse.
I'm getting worse. It's
Think
all
of
over
somebody
the
you
place.
hate. Think of somebody you hate.
Leo
Come on,
Machida.
Come on. Uh-oh.
Come on.
Oh, high, a little high
Actually
here.
hit the-
Push it back down, load him in.
Yeah, load him back
Come
in.
on. Come on.
Come on, it's the
buddy.
money shot. Rashad Evans. Someone's going to see Willie Nelson.
Somebody got to. I'm gonna hook it up.
Here we go.
Oh shoot!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You broke the gun.
Gun system is not the most.
There you
There we
go.
go. There we go.
Which one was that? Right in the mouth.
Nice.
All right, which one was it, Eric? You got to pick it up.
Oh, which one?
Who won?
This is number 2.
Number 2. Anthony, you're going to see Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Thank you, Rashad, for coming in. Everybody be sure and check out the Ultimate Fighter, Team Black Zillions versus Team American Top Team. It's going to be on Fox Sports 1 at 10 p.m. Season airs tomorrow night. Starts tomorrow night. So thank you, Rashad, for coming in,
Thank
man.
you for having me. I appreciate it.
Anytime. We're coming right back. We're happy.
The Heidi and Frank Show. Mornings on 95.5 KLOS. LA's #1 talk show in the morning. On air and online at HeidiandFrank.com.